Donald McCain, thank you for having us here today at Bankhouse Stables and taking the time to join us here on Betfred TV. We're just a fortnight away from the Cheltenham Festival, but I imagine the excitement must be building in the yard. But as a trainer, what does the festival mean to you?
It's what you're judged on, the Cheltenham Festival. You know, everybody wants winners there. You know, and the whole year seems to be geared around it nowadays. At the moment, we're looking forward to it. Worried a little bit, expecting things to go wrong in the next fortnight. But you know, bring it on.
Last year, you managed to hit the target twice. You had Cinders of Ashes, of course, in the Supreme, and Son of Flicker. Both horses set to go at the festival again, but they haven't quite hit the target again this season so far. There's
a number of horses this year that haven't performed to their best purely because they've not had ground that they're capable of running on. The only other option is not to run them at all, and I don't think that's of any benefit, you know. So I would expect a big change around hopefully a big change around in both of them, as long as there's a bit of decent ground in 2 weeks' time, you know. But I think there'll be an awful lot of change in form because it's been a very, very hard winter to produce, you know.
We've also got the Racing Post Arkle, where Overturn, he'll be taking on Simonsig. How pleased have you been with the way he's taken to fences this year?
Oh, I couldn't be happier. Yeah, he's been exceptional. You know, he's touch wood, he's never made a mistake. He's took to it great and looks like he thoroughly enjoys it. So he's very exciting.
Arguably, you could say he has better form over hurdles than Simonsig. So, do you think at the prices he's second favourite at the moment, could he represent decent value to turn over the favourite?
It's not arguable. He has got better form. Yeah. You know, but that's he's the young up and coming horse that nobody quite Simonsig this is that nobody quite knows how good he is. You know.
And we've also seen Peddlers Cross today. He's an old favourite of mine. Some pundits not too taken with his performance last time at Musselburgh, but what did you make of it?
I was a little the same, to be honest, until I spoke to Jason, and Jason was on him. Jason was very happy with him. He didn't do a lot in front. It was a long way up the straight at Musselburgh, and he was on his own, and he was idling, which he's done in the past over hurdles as well. I can only judge it on what Jason told me, and he was very happy with him. And say we got the run in, that was the main thing, and he's come out of it well. And his work's never changed at home. He's an exceptional workhorse, and so looking forward to sending him. And
he's yet to try the 3 mile trip. How confident are you that he's going to get it?
Hopeful. Can't be more than that, because we haven't tried it. Say the winter's conspired against us because there's been so many of these races that have been abandoned and that sort of thing that we've never got to find out. So there's only one day we're going to find out, and that's World Hurdle Day.
Is it possible he could even improve for 3 miles? Do you think?
If he's as good as he was over 2, that'll do me.
And you've got a big squad of horses going for the handicap races. Almak, he looked really unfortunate last time being brought down at Cheltenham. You must be really hopeful of a big run in the JLT.
Absolutely, yeah. It was a good run. The handicapper didn't move him because it was 2 out that he unseated. I would have thought he'd have had to go up if he'd gone further than that. So yeah, the hardest job was persuading the owner to wait long enough to go straight to Cheltenham, but there weren't many opportunities. The only other 2 races were the wrong way round for him, really. So he's a young horse, he's improving all the time. He ran well there last year. I'd be hopeful of a very big one.
The other one that caught my eye was Super Duty. He's entered in a number of races. Do you think he'll take the handicap route, or will he go for one of the graded races?
It's 50-50 at the moment. It would be either the Kimmuir or the Sunlines. He's a very tough workman-like horse who's got very solid form and should improve plenty for good ground.
Okay. And finally, just Weird Al last year, he ran in the Betfred Gold Cup. He didn't have his best day that day. I think he had a problem. As a trainer who doesn't have an entry in the race, I imagine you've been seeing the horses that are towards the front of the market. Who do you think is the most likely winner at this stage of the Gold Cup?
It's an open race, and it's nice to see an open race. I would be a Sir Deschamps fan at the moment. I think he was very impressive at Cheltenham and so on, and before, and a relentless galloper. That he would be the one for me, I think.